A gardening buddy for you like none other. Meet the Tertill. Now this is a sponsored review and the product was sent to me by Franklin Robotics, the company that makes the Tertill. However, the product review is my honest opinion of the pros and cons of this product. So let's start unboxing the product. The product came nicely packaged. I was quite happy with the way the product was packaged. This is the manual. These are the plant collars, and I'll show you exactly how to use each of these components in this video. We also have some barriers. These are barriers that can be used to protect rows of seedlings. You can also use them to make sure the Tertill stays in its boundaries. This is how I'll be using them in this video. And this is the Tertill. You can think of Tertill as a Roomba for the outdoors to control weeds in a garden. Each Tertill can weed about 200 square feet, although in this review I will show it in smaller spaces. And here you can see it looks beautiful. This is the whacker that will actually remove all the weeds. And there are some nice sturdy wheels. So all in all, it looks great. It also has this solar panel on top that will help it charge itself. Now when you first receive the Tertill, you need to charge it for at least a few hours, preferably overnight. And this is because the factory charging may not be enough. Now in most cases you will get a fully charged Tertill. But it's always a good idea to charge your Tertill before you start using it. You can charge the Tertill either by just letting it sit in the sun or by using the USB port. To charge via the USB port, just open up this protective cap which protects it from moisture. The USB port from moisture, that is. And you just use a micro USB port to charge your Tertill. And you can connect the other end, which is a USB connection, to either your charger or to any other power source that can supply power to the Tertill. And when you're done charging, please note that you need to replace the cap. This is very important as this will prevent water or moisture entering inside the Tertill. So does the Tertill live up to its expectations? Let's find out. The basic principle behind how Tertill works is that it has a whacker and it has these robotic wheels, and the robot actually goes around your garden and uses these wheels to get rid of most weeds as they germinate from seeds before they even emerge from the soil. And then it's whacker to get rid of the weeds that are showing. So here's a quick look at what came with the package. We have the wrench and we have 5 spare whackers, and these are the plant collars. Use these plant collars to protect shorter plants you want to keep, since without a collar, the Tertill will think short plants are weeds. And these are the row guides. The row guides are used to guide the Tertill so that it stays confined within that area. And this is the area that we will be testing first. It's a raised bed area with some weeds, as you can see, not a lot. And the first step that we will do is we will place the row guides into place. Now the row guide should be at least 3 inches tall, and this is what is recommended in the manual as well. So I think my row guides here are roughly about 3 inches. We want it to stay a little lower so that Tertill can detect it. But anyways, I'll show you how to use the row guides in a later section. And these are the plant guides. So all you do is place the plant guide or the plant collar, just like you see here. And this will protect short plants from being knocked down by Tertill. And now let the testing begin. In round 1, we are placing our Tertill on a raised bed. And let's see how this goes in the first pass. And I quickly realized that I made 2 mistakes while doing this test. The first mistake that I made was I set the boundary for the Tertill, the markers, too high up. There should not be a large gap between the ground and the top part of the marker or the boundary marker. With this high up, the Tertill was actually trying to find an escape route through the hole, as you can see here. It did come back though, but I quickly realized my mistake. And the other mistake that I did was I did not realize that the Tertill would actually not recognize plastic tops like this drain cover, the French drain cover that we had. I've corrected everything and now we are ready for round 2. In round 2, I've just removed the cap and I let the Tertill do its job. And the Tertill won't touch taller weeds, so I just trimmed the weeds a little bit just to test out how it works. And the reason the Tertill leaves out larger weeds is because it cannot distinguish between what's a true plant versus what's a weed. That's what at least I think. So it kept leaving the larger weeds as is. But once again, you can see that the turtle wheels have now gotten stuck in the drain hole. So you need to make sure that the turtle is on a level surface without any obstacles like these. And if your turtle gets stuck, just press the stop button and remove it. And now, round 3. This time we are testing on the ground. The first task we have is to make sure that you have the markers set so that the turtle won't wander away. Now it's important to know that the turtle is a robot and it doesn't know what boundaries to be limited to. However, using the markers that are provided, and the kit does come with a lot of markers, enough for you to cover quite a large area, and you can buy additional markers as well from the Franklin Robotics website. And I'll provide you a link to the website so you can buy this product and all its accessories. Now what I'm doing is I'm just laying out the markers to make sure that I've enclosed the entire area thoroughly. And this will make sure that the turtle doesn't wander away. Alright, now that the boundaries have been marked, we are now ready to test. So just turn on the turtle and the turtle will then start patrolling the area. And here, the turtle is actually on a very high slope, the higher part of the slope, and as you can see, it just toppled over. And this is something you need to be careful of. You need to make sure that your ground is a lot more leveled than you see here. But all we're going to do is just turn the turtle around on a different side. I'm not going to fill up the hole. I'm not going to change the slope because it's just too much for me to do. And now let's see if the turtle can still do its job. And as you can see, the turtle has now again started patrolling. It's now detecting all the weeds as it moves across the plants. And it's doing a good job at removing some of the weeds around the plant. So let's speed it up and see how the turtle is performing. And remember that the turtle has this solar panel on top, the solar area, where it can soak up all the sun and convert that into electrical energy that it can use to just keep going. So unlike the Roomba, which needs a power source to charge, once you charge the turtle once via USB, which is recommended, the turtle will self-charge itself in the sun. You just need to make sure that the turtle is in an area which receives a lot of sun. And that's it, it will just go about doing its job. Now it's normal for the turtle to just stop and then start again. It's quite normal, so don't worry too much about it. And now let's look at it from the other angle. You can see that a lot of the weeds have been removed and the turtle is still patrolling, and it does a good job of not going into the raised beds area, as you can see. So as long as you have a cement barrier or a metal barrier, the turtle does a good job of staying on track and not crossing the boundaries. And it's also not crossing the boundaries where the markers are, so it's doing a good job at that as well. So let's speed this thing up and see how it goes. Alright, we are back the next day, and as you can see, most of the weeds are gone. The turtle has done a great job of removing the weeds, but I did notice that there are some weeds towards the corner. If you look at the left side towards the wall, there are still some weeds there. And to make sure that the turtle removes those weeds, I just pushed the boundary markers a little bit further so that the turtle has some space to go and get the weeds. Now this is an important thing to know when you're using your turtle. And the next day, you can see that the turtle has done a great job of eliminating all the weeds around this plant. So all in all, I'm very satisfied with the way the turtle has performed on the ground. I think it did its job 100% correct. And it keeps patrolling every day to make sure that there are no new weeds that are growing. Alright, now on to the next round, which is testing the turtle in containers. We have this large tree that is growing in this container, and it always has a problem of a lot of weeds that are growing around it. So I thought I'll put the turtle to the test here and see how it tackles weeds in a container. Now first off, I thought that the turtle would not recognize this plastic barrier and try to go over it or topple over. But for the most part, the turtle did a good job in realizing that it cannot really climb this huge edge of the pot, and it just decided to stay on course and complete its job. Alright, we are back the next day, and you can see that most of the weeds have been removed by the turtle, and it has been patrolling for quite some time. But there are some weeds towards the edge of the container which the turtle can't get to, and I really don't blame the turtle. There is very less clearance area there, so it's very hard for the turtle to just go and remove those weeds there. But I still wasn't sure, so I let it patrol for one more day to see how it could remove the weeds and how many more weeds could it remove compared to what it removed in the first day. So the key thing if you want to use turtle in large pots is to let the turtle patrol and be in its area for a couple of days at least. You can then switch it from pot to pot. Finally, let's look at the pros and cons. So I think overall the turtle did a great job. When it was on my raised beds, it made sure that I had no weeds growing in my raised beds, and it kept self-charging and patrolling all the time. And even on the side area where I had mulch, it had no problem traveling through mulch. The wheels did a great job of keeping the turtle balanced and doing its job. And as you can see, the turtle is also doing a great job of staying on course, so it could avoid most obstacles very easily, except for that one French drain scenario that we saw. So overall, I'm very pleased with the way the product has performed, and I don't have a lot of complaints. The product does have its own limitations. However, I expect software updates to correct some of these issues. So overall, if you need a robot that can take care of all your weeding needs in your garden, I think you should give the Tertill a try. And now let's look at how to buy this product. This product is available at tertill.com, and I'll provide a link to buy this product in the pinned comments below. So there we have it, folks. That was our product review of the Tertill, which is manufactured by Franklin Robotics. I think these kind of product reviews are very beneficial to all our viewers. But let me know what you think by putting a note in the comments box below. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. We'll see you again soon. Happy gardening.